Okay, now we're going to talk about the planetary alignment. The planetary alignment, they're not going to be lined up in space. They're not lined up in a row in a line from the sun outwards. They appear to be in a line from the Earth. All the planets orbit around the sun in the same plane. Roughly, there's a little bit of a couple of degrees difference, but they'll appear to be in the same plane, in a line. But the first one, and not all of them will be out. There's four naked eye ones. I think Uranus is supposed to be out as well, but you need a telescope for that one. But basically, looking in the southeast, you'll see Saturn here, and Saturn here. And if you find Scorpius all the way over to one side, or Sagittarius the teapot, and you find Pegasus the square, and you draw a line from Pegasus kind of like down like this, you'll be able to see Saturn. It's near Aquarius, but Aquarius is kind of a dim constellation to find. I'm going to do a little search to find where Uranus is. It's still not up. Okay. So we'll fast forward this. Like, yeah, it's all around the zodiac, like Aquarius and Capricornius. Capricorn. And Pisces. The fish. This part of the sky is kind of washed out because that's where all the town lights get reflected up into the sky. I think that's a Starlink crashing by. But then you see the moon and Mercury are coming up about 4:30 in the morning, and the Mars will of course kind of look reddish. Saturn sometimes will kind of look reddish too. You have binoculars, you're powerful enough, you may be able to see the rings. But the moon will be like in a waning phase. There's no, which means it's almost a new moon. But Mercury, the next one up will be Mercury and Jupiter. And Mercury doesn't go far from the sun in the sky. It's only about, I think, 28 degrees. And that's because its orbit so close to the sun. It has an orbit of about 88 days, and I think its rotation around its axis is 58 days. So for every 3 orbits around, is it every 2 orbits around the? There's a weird harmonic. It's two orbits around the sun and 3 rotations around its axis, or something like that. But see, Mercury's right there by the glow of the sun, so you probably wouldn't be able to see that naked eye. And these alignments were a lot more important. There's Jupiter. These alignments were probably a lot more important when your zodiac controlled your life. And here's a little thing. So if you want to know why people on the zodiac call themselves Taurus, because that's where Taurus is during this period that's rising with the sun. And you could, so by this time you wouldn't be able to see much in the sky at all. But hopefully this was just so you can go out and look at them. Hopefully this was useful for that and know what's going on. Have a good day and goodbye.